Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the finale. You ready for the hurricane? Actually, let's hope it's not a hurricane. Welcome back to Mars Horizon. Today is our final day. Well, it's not a final day, really. It's our final mission. We're going to launch Orion. It's going to complete in 1 month. So here we go. Let's just hit the button and take a look at this beautiful spacecraft that's going to Mars. And it looks to me like our launch reliability is going to be 99%. We're also getting a 10% bump in our payload reliability, which kicks it up to 99% as well. So, simulations conducted by our flight controllers have improved confidence. Mission training bonus is reduced, but we don't care. So, launch preparations. Now, I want to prefix this by saying that, you know what? The RNG is just... The dice is what determines, all right? I do this with dice because showing favoritism is... Well, it's always a slippery slope. So I let the dice decide. All right. So on that note, I can only send 3 people on this mission. Minimum of 2, but I can send 3. Okay. I wasn't able to customize the Orion to allow any more. So 3 people are going. And those 3 people, as determined by the dice in the last video, are now Nash. All right. Nash Toitza. Okay. Now you got the dice roll, but you were already a character, and so I don't want to forsake the dice. You're already a character, but the thing is, you kind of sucked, right? You're just this one lowly scientist, so I upgraded you a little bit. I hired some tier 3 astronauts for the final mission, and since the dice chose you, but I didn't want to take you as a tier 1, I made you a tier 3. And this is your kid. This is Nash Jr. Right? That's how I'm gonna go with it, right? Because he's a lot younger. So, yeah. Here you go, Nash Jr. It gives us a plus 10% chance of positive mission events. Tier 3 astronaut. Okay. So that little green area on our thing, it's now 20%, not 10. Very cool. So welcome into the game, Nash Toitza Jr. Okay, second guy. Some of you actually see your names in here, right? Again, I don't pick this, but somehow Jimmy Neutron, you got yourself in. Again, I hired tier 3 astronauts. If one of you guys managed to get the dice roll, I was gonna replace you with the highest tier. But it is what it is. Jimmy Neutron, +1 data for every crew command and module in a mission. So every time we use crew as a command, it's just going to flat out give us 1 data. Welcome into the mission. Last but not least, the dice has selected Miss Yeetus Deletus. Miss Yeetus Deletus. And you'll count as 2 crew on the mission, actually. So there you go. There's our 3 astronauts. Nash Jr., Jimmy Neutron, and Yeetus Deletus. God. We don't really need a whole lot of mission training here, so I'm going to do something I haven't done this entire game. I'm going to do support training. Because I don't care about anything else. And then we set the launch date. And we're going in November. I think we just do it. You know what? No, let's go October in case we have to reroll for weather. So we'll go in October. So it's going to be October 2005, guys. That's the day we're launching for Mars. If you didn't know that. That's... if you go back in your history books, okay? If you didn't know, now you do. October 2005. Magnetic Moon says your Jupiter orbiter mission has discovered that the moon, Ganymede, has a powerful magnetic field. The only such satellite known to possess one. 500 science. Our docking training facility research is done, and that means we could put it in if we want to. Let's see. We could go like this. It's $10 million. Wow. I just wanted to see what it looked like, but this, because I see the picture and it looks pretty awesome. But I don't have the funds to build it, so maybe we will once we launch. We are making some pretty sweet money. Let's just go and just get whatever. Yeah, 8,000, 10,000, it doesn't really matter. We'll just do the ones that are cheapest first. And here comes our launch. I'm pretty nervous, dude, because, people could die here. But with 99%, It's 99%, guys. All right, that's what matters, is 99%. So let us begin our final journey into space. We're not skipping a single minute. There will be no skipping ahead today. Because, just no. We're gonna give it 110%, guys. There you go. You couldn't ask for better conditions. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You can't see me right now, but I'm saluting you. Good luck.
We have liftoff.
This is more than American heroes. Now it's Earthian heroes. Yeah, Earthian. That's what it's called, I think. So, you are now Earthian heroes. 25% on the positive event part 2. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we get experience. Not that it matters. And let's go. Did you notice how there's no auto resolve? There's no button for auto resolve on this mission. Dock with engine and habitat module. We got a lot of things we got to do for this. Lots of steps. But we have 4 crew because of our one that counts as 2. So we can actually do this one and another one. All right. Mission tasks for the crewed Mars landing don't include bonus objectives due to the standard objectives being especially challenging for this mission. Complete the objectives to ensure the survival of your crew on their long journey to the Red Planet. All right. So we're going to get a little bit of drift every turn, 6 turns, 4 commands per turn. We only have 5 power on this module, which is a little bit bad. Starting to think maybe I should have had the person who counts as 2 on the recharge, but okay, it's fine. We are going to be getting free data every time we use something, so notice how there's data right here. I bet you this one isn't normally here, but because of the crewmate we have, it's going to output data. And then this one was probably going to give us, 3. This one will probably usually give you 5, but it's adding an additional data for the crew commands. Okay, so we got to bring it back eventually, but for now, the game might do it for us. So let's focus on maybe getting a little bit extra modules and stuff. So I'm going to get a really big head start on nav here, I think. And then we'll go ahead and use crew to bring it back into a little bit of a range here. We're going to get a huge head start on nav. And then we can start spending those nav in other ways, maybe here, to get a whole bunch of the other stuff. So this will be the first turn. And notice we have a 20% chance of good things happening throughout every task because of our really good astronauts. Not that we're actually going to, have that happen, but we also have a very small chance of failure on these commands. So we have a really high degree of probability that we're going to be successful. Let's spend 2 of our nav this time, really crank it over, and then we'll bring it back. And actually, you know what? Let's not bring it back with power. Let's bring it back with 3 crew here. Yeah, I like that much more. And then we can use another crew just here to up the data, I think. Yeah, let's just up the data with another crew because she counts as 2. Oh, that's so good. All right, go. We normally wouldn't be able to hit that, but we can now. Nice. Extra comms, which is what we needed. Comms are harder to get, I think, than the other ones. Okay, let's see where it takes us. Zeroes it out. Very cool. Okay, can we get this turn? I wonder. By going like this? No, there's no way. There's no chance. But we can spend a little comms to do this. Pretty close. Yeah, and we're keeping it locked in, so we're out of power, so we can't resist. It's a 1% chance to need to. But we may need to take a turn here and recharge. Yeah, we're not skipping anything. Every single piece of this experience is being experienced. Okay. And okay, 3 turns left. So far, it's keeping it right locked in. I like it. You're just kind of you're giving me good hope here. We can just do a general spread if we want to there. I think we can do this one. Follow it up with this one. Man, it'd be nice to have that zeroed out before this goes, though, wouldn't it? I can't bring it back like that, though. We go like this. And then next turn, we're going to have to focus on zeroing it out. So we'll take a recharge here, actually. Let's see what this does for us. Extra nav is good. That's the only one we need more of. So, yeah, solid. Okay, we need to bring it back by 3. So, we could actually... We can just zero this out this turn. We can bring it back by 4, but I can't... I'm going to have to do it this way. I'm going to have to go something like this. That zeroes it out, and then we do this. Yep, that should take care of the first task. Pretty cool. So we're docking to that habitat module, right? We launched the habitat thing in orbit of Earth. So the Orion capsule goes and launches with that, or docks with that. And then that will take us at that point. And then we've already sent the lander ahead. Awesome, dude. Super awesome. Okay, then we'll turn the thing around and, yeah. Gonna need a lot of, Oh, that's interesting. It's still facing retrograde. Yeah, it's still facing retrograde. Weird. It's also in a very, unless this is just bad graphics or whatever, it appears to be in a pretty inclined orbit, too. Well, I mean, I guess it's all a matter of camera perspective, because the Earth is rotating this way, right? So either this is very inclined, or the spacecraft is simply not facing in a direction where it would otherwise want to face for the Mars transfer. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna lose 3 every turn. 5 commands per turn is nice. But we're losing 3 every turn, and we start at -3. We need to get to 5. That's a lot. Let's hit this a couple of times because we have so many crew members. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, can I just spend nothing and just do that? I kind of can. But instead of this 1 here, I'm going to hit... Oh, I need 3 for that, right? You know, it's fine. Let's just hit it. Let's just hit it a bunch of times. And then we'll... I don't know. I need to get a little bit of comms so I can spend them later. So why don't we just crank that all the way over to 13 right now? Yeah, I mean, I think so. We'll just really, really crank it over there. Bleep, 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 bleep. Max, max, max. Now I probably have to spend resources bringing it back, but whatever, it's fine. We're going to get a lot of positive events on this mission, too, because of that 1 crew member. Oh, yeah. That one had nothing to do with the crew member. 99%, man. All right, we're at 10. So, like, the thing is going to bring it back for us. We don't really have to focus on it. Okay, so we can hit you, and I do want to keep a little bit. We need to get, I need to hit this 3 times on the final turn. We need a little bit of an overage. We'll just hit the 3 crew member one here. And I think, yeah, maybe we bring it back to, yeah, we need to make it evenly divisible too, right? So -3. So if I hit this one, then it actually satisfies everything. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we could just stall it. Third turn, it brings it back to 6. Next turn, it brings it back to 3. Next turn, it evens it out for me, and then I just win. I mean, I could just wait it out. But it will be evenly divisible this way. Or next turn, I hit this and this. And that speeds it up by a turn. Yeah, I kind of went too far. But it's kind of whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. I have plenty of opportunities to recharge now. But we're easily doing this. That's... The summary is we're easily doing this. Blue, blue. Blue, blue. All right, now it's a 6. Oh, wait. No, sorry. We need to get to... Oh, wait. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. We need to get to 5, right? So we really just hit this and then this a bunch of times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. We need to get to 5, not 0. Oh, I'm good. We're good. Okay, so we did this with 3 turns remaining, actually. Mm-hmm. Goad. Go. Very, very good. I was like, I said goad there. It was like, it was good, but it was go. So now it's goad. Which is what we're going to do. We're going to goad. We're going to goad there. I don't know. Whatever. Speech is my strong suit. I do it for a living. I talk into a microphone for a living now. It's great. All right, that's good. We're getting support, which we don't care about as much. And we're just going to hit next month. World follows the Mars launch. Thousands of onlookers gathered to watch the historical launch of your crewed mission to Mars. The event dominated global media, culminating in the successful launch of your Orion vehicle. A message from your agency, written by your PR team, has been widely shared on social media. This launch marks the culmination of decades of work, of triumphs and losses, although not that many, of repeatedly overcoming the insurmountable. Good luck, Orion. Yes, good luck. Next month, I'm waiting for Russia to have something to say. Oh yeah, are we over it? Yeah, we're over it. Come on, we're going to Mars. Basically $1 million a month now. Conference center research is completed. Not that I need it, but we'll just keep going with it. This is the last thing, isn't it? Yeah, this is the last thing. Contractor's office. We have every vehicle. We have every mission. And now we're going to have every building. 10,000 more science. Oh, that's cool. Crewed Mars landing is ready for its next phase. So now we need to get our adjustment, our mid-course maneuver. Let's rock and roll. February 2006, phase 2. Gosh, we might actually land on Mars during the month I graduated high school. Might happen. We have a bit of radiation to deal with today. Okay. So 3 radiation. Obviously, we want to avoid losing any reliability here. And it's going to add 3 radiation every turn. We have to get to 15. But thankfully, our drift is not going to fluctuate every turn, so that's good. And 6 commands is awesome. So kind of whatever. How about we do this? How about we grab power here, gives us 5 of these suckers, and then we're just going to hit crew a bunch of times. I like that. And then we can spend to get a massive amount of that. This is our big first turn. I need to get to 50 here, though. Hang on. We don't want to do that. We want to do the other thing. This, that, and the other thing. Because it is easy. No, sorry, because it's hard. There. That's good. This is a good first turn. We eliminate the radiation, so we'll take that. Getting to 50 is a lot, though, isn't it? But with these positive event chances helping us out here, plus that +1 data every time you use a crew. I mean, like, that's why I'm trying to prioritize using the crew ones the best I can, because we're literally just getting free stuff because of our crew member. Yeah, like, normally you wouldn't get this, right? It's awesome. Let's bop this up, and we'll get rid of the radiation, of course. And I think we're going to hit this again. Yeah. Let's hit that again. Really ramp that up. We have way more data than we ever need now. And then why don't we just hit we just hit this again. Yeah, let's pump that up again. Cool. So now we just have to move it a little bit. We're going to need to actually hit this one and then hit this one to even it out, which is, I think, fine. Yeah, 5 turns left. I'm just trying to do some calculations on what I have to do next time. I think we're going to hit this one 3 times next time. And then this one once. So we can catch up on comms. Yeah, probably. Blue, blue. So how many of you guys have finished this? How many of you guys have landed on Mars? How did it go for you? Did you do it first try? Let me know in the comments what your experience with it like. Just let me know in general what your experience with the game was like, because I think this game is an acquired taste, of course. You know, it's not like it's not a game that's for everyone, but it's nice. I'm having a good time with it. You know, we could use the power, or I could recharge a little bit. I think I'm gonna hit this, and then let's bring it back a little bit. This time, yeah. I mean, we have way more data we'll ever need, but I also can't get rid of it. There's no way to get rid of it, so yeah, we might hit this one 3 times next turn too. Yeah, keeping track of radiation. And even if we want to like forego a little bit and let the radiation hit, we have 99% reliability. So like it's going to bring it down to like 10%, 20%. It's still pretty high. You know, you bring it down 20%, we still have 80. It's pretty awesome. All right, so 3 turns left. We're doing pretty well here. Let's use 1 power. That pops it and locks it in, so we want to keep that there if we can. We'll hit this a couple of times, and then I think we just use crew. Yeah, why not? Can we get away with letting more radiation happen? Right? I think we can. I think it'll be fine. You know, actually, we could finish this right now. Hang on. No, we can't. No. Not unless we get bonus. I figured hitting this would work, but I also got rid of the extra one that I hit before. Can I get rid of it still? Can we still have it work? No, because it'll... I'm trying to figure out if there's any way I can rig this to where I can make it work right now. I don't think so. Now I forgot which one I was hitting before. I think it was this one. Yes, I think it's this one. And then we just hit this a bunch of times, right? Yeah. And then we just wrap it up next turn. It's not a big deal. We'll hit this one next turn. And that'll take care of it completely. And then yeah, we're good. Let's just do it. So this will give us a little bit of radiation. Wow, a 1% failure. It happened. That's crazy. It's gonna be reduced by 1 drift. Oh, I have to resist that. No thanks. I need you to be zeroed in. The 1% happened. Gives me extra data, which is useless. And I was kind of hoping for extra nav, but fine, whatever. So we're going to get 1 radiation on our crew. Shield yourselves. 89% is kind of whatever. All right, then we take this one, and that gives us all the requirements. And then we just load up on power, and we're ready to rock and roll. The radiation won't matter. We're going to show up on Mars, glowing green. All of our people are going to glow green. All right, there you go. So now the real fun part happens, right? Now we're going to get, yeah. Mars mission remains on track. Coverage of your historic Mars mission has once again dominated global media after your crew successfully conducted a vital course correction on their way to the Red Planet. It was a demanding stage of the mission, but mission control helped us through it, commented astronaut Jimmy Neutron, whose words have been widely shared in the media. The greatest challenge still lies ahead, but so does the greatest reward. Ah, thanks for saying that, Jimmy. Hey, look at this. We can actually build this. We have 10 million. Oh, here we go. What's this? Astronaut recruit pool limit increases. Okay. I don't really care where it is or where I put it. I mostly just want to see it like working. It takes 1 year to build it, so we probably won't be able to see it working. Yeah, you know, I do. Let's put it right here. Oh wow, because of the I could put it here and then just move it next time. Yeah. I'll just move it later when I have the money. I'm like 100,000 short because of this deconstruction. So, all right, good. Next month. Now, we're obviously going to have to zoom ahead to see that because Mars landing is happening now. But I still want to see that building. So, although, like, does it matter? Does it matter? You know, it's fine. I'll put this in like the goodbye text and then you can see what it looks like because I really had like this idea of how I wanted to end the series and that disrupts it. So whatever, it doesn't matter. All right, this is it, guys. You ready? Mars Horizon. Look at the final phase. Oh, you guys did that, didn't you? You sure did. Mars Horizon is the final phase. Let's go. Human eyes looking at the red planet up close without any type of radio signal or glass between their eyes. Actually, no, there's still glass, isn't there? Well, first time they're looking at it up close without the assistance of a computer. So, all right. We've got 14, 16, and 15 to get where we need to go. And it's going to zero it out every turn. So I need to hit this 3 times on the final turn. Fair enough. We will start then with this and then this. We have 5 radiation to get rid of. Ouch. We'll hit this and follow it up with ooh, nasty, nasty. Oh, you bunch of jerk faces. There you go. How's that sound? Well, I'm pretty restricted on that. It's going to add 3 to 5. Well, hopefully we get some turns with... Honestly, this is close as is, though. Way more data than I'll ever need. This is the whole thing in this entire mission is going to be just way more data than I ever need all the time. Maybe we don't do that then. Hang on. If we don't hit this, but instead hit this one, that would be better, right? Because we can just use the data that we don't need. And then we have 12 nav. Yeah, that's definitely better. Let's rock that. We don't need to get more data. Extra nav, perfect. Yeah, all right, here you go. Go ahead and zero. Wow, my voice is gone. Go ahead and zero me out, game. See how you like that? Okay, 3. So we can hit this. That's going to be great. Now we don't have to focus on that anymore. I can use my 3 crew to get, I think, like 3 of each. That's pretty good. And then hitting this 3 times gets us to 18. No, it has to be the final turn. Yeah, I can't. It's going to zero it out. It has to be the final turn. All right, we'll bop this up then. Give us way more nav than we need. And then I think we'll just use the extra crew to get... or we can just go here and complete it right now. Yes, the next turn we just hit this over and over. Well, it needs to be 3 out of 4, so we'll need to hit... looks like we're going to need to... Yeah, we need to spend a turn getting even more nav over this. We need more overage on that. We're good on comms, so we'll focus right here. Probably the power, honestly. That was like a 3%. I love having 99% reliability, man. Oh, it's so good. Extra nav. Oh, that's great. That's exactly what we needed. Okay, we have a little bit of navigation overage now. So we can spend it. And we're going to want to do it like this. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Yep. And we have a spare turn in case we need it, but we shouldn't need it. I have power to resist. Go. That extra nav at the end there was huge. Because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do this all in this turn. I would have needed to spend this turn collecting more nav. And there's our thrust. Pew, 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 pew. Yep. We're good. It's fine. I don't care. We're good. Achieve Mars orbit. Here we go. Dock with the lander module. Got drift and heat to consider. Wait, why do we have heat to consider when we're docking to a lander module? Oh, because it's just magically too cold here now? Literally none of our satellites ever had a problem with heat on Mars. And now all of a sudden it's just too cold. Okay. Thanks, game. Yeah. Artificial inflation of difficulty. Let's take and get... I really don't... It's going to move within 5. Wow. Okay, we're going to do this. Then we're going to do this. And I think this again. Although getting some nav would be a good idea. Let's do it in a way which... No, I think I'll just use crew here. Because it gets us data for free. Ish. Sorta. Kinda. Yeah. And then I can actually spend this. Yeah, this is a good trade here. Big trade there. Look at that. Oh, we're in good shape here. I'm having confidence. Although, again, it could move it to -6 here, potentially. Because the drift really doesn't matter all that much. Since it's going to move it potentially 5 in one direction, so... It'll be the last turn when we complete it. That's what will matter. But keeping it as close to where we need to be as possible every turn is going to help us to ensure that we can actually move it in that final turn. Drift? Be nice? Okay. -4. Okay. So we don't want to move this way. We want to move this way, I think. So we'll pump this one to go up that way. We don't technically have to worry about heat this turn. But if we did do this... Yeah, I like this. Then we can spend some of these nav modules that we don't need to get even more here. And then we can pump this extra one we have to get like that. Now we're very close to being successful here. And we don't need to worry about heat next turn. So next turn, we just worry about data, unless we get the bonuses and it gives it to us anyway. But we mostly worry about the drift. And we don't need to bother with... There's the extra data. Wow. Can you do that one more time? Oh, that would have been cool. That would have been cool, dude. If it did that to me right there, we were just successful. Like, one extra bonus and that would have taken care of it. All right, so it only moved at 1. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Because I have a way of moving it 2 this way. So now I actually have to. So we're going to recharge twice, hit the crew, then hit this one to bring it back. And then we just recharge. All right, that takes care of it. We don't have to worry about heat, and we're lined up. Let's dock it. Extra nav, thank you. We're very good with navigation. Here it is. Now the crew will transfer to the lander. Oh my god. That looks so good. Dock with the lander module. Undock from command module. The task is to undock? Why are we overheating for the undock? Please explain this. Can somebody explain this? Why are we overheating? It was super cold. We haven't entered the atmosphere yet. I can tell your solar panels are still out. And why would this ever need to... No, this does not go to the surface, game. Why are we in the atmosphere? Can you explain this? No, you can't. That's the answer. You can't. Whoops, I hit the wrong thing. Go here. Thank you. Okay, let's get rid of the radiation. And then we just... I need to be below 3, right? Yeah. So I don't want to raise the temperature anymore. I think we just hit this a couple of times to get the nav up. Or the comm up, I mean. No. No, I'm good with this one, actually. Later on. We'll use crew here. We're good. It's going to do +5 heat every turn. Ouch. +5 heat. That's a considerable amount of heat for a place in space where it was all of a sudden, like, it was super cold before, and now it's, like, burning up. There's loopholes. There's a gap in your science, Mars Horizon. The gap in your science. I'm just saying. Oh, that doesn't bring it below. I need that one. There we go. And then, I think we do this. Gosh, that's not what I want to do, though. That's not how I want to handle this turn. I would rather handle it... Well, I mean, I got to get rid of the radiation, so... Oh, we're only down to 1 radiation now. Well, I'd rather do it. I'd rather do it with this and then a recharge and hit this again because I'm low on that resource. I want that resource, but now I'm burning up though, so I haven't been able to manage the heat properly there because this isn't enough to bring it down. It went up it went up 5, so now we have to bring it down at least 5. Yeah, at least 5. Wowzers, this entire turn is dedicated to mitigating the effects of that. How am I gonna get... Maybe I... Charge and hit this twice. Get that heat out of here. Then hit you. But I can't hit you twice. I would rather have hit you twice. So we're going to have to do this. I have to, man, you're costing me all my comms to mitigate this. That sucks. Like, look at all the nav, like, I want to hit this so many times. I'm overdoing it. Hang on, I got to figure this out. I'm overdoing it on that specific resource. If I instead focus it here to reduce the heat to 1 on 3 actions, then I can hit these 2. It's still, like, it's not overdone here, but I don't know how I'm going to get the comms. I need to knock the heat down to, like, 0 to get the comms. I need some luck. Yeah, I need some luck. Comms is really hard to get in this one because it makes me spend a lot of comms to reduce radiation. I may have to just suck it up and say, screw the radiation for, like, 1 turn. And then just have the power necessary to resist. That's something I could probably do. All right, so we need to knock the heat down by 4. It gave me the full 5 radiation too. All right, I might need to do that. Heat is more important than radiation at this point. So we want to... Wow, there's just not enough power for this. Hang on. Hit this. Wow. Yeah, here. If I gotta hit it again, don't I? Because what if it's gonna give me 5 power? I'm not gonna be able to do this. I have to hit this again. The heat is an issue. The radiation is less of an issue. But, and I don't understand why the heat is even necessary. We're in orbit of Mars. But all right. How am I getting comms? Like, how am I getting comms? I have to spend comms to do everything I want to do. Or power. It's very power hungry. This one's very power hungry. Wow, I don't even have enough to hit this. This is silly. There's no way to get rid of there's no way to get rid of the heat and get rid of the radiation. We're going to take radiation damage this turn. Because it gave me a full 5 here and, of course, the 5 heat. So this one is pretty challenging, actually. Because of this arbitrary heat thing. Comms. It's like, how do I even get enough of it? That takes care of radiation. But I can't do anything about the heat then. And I don't have enough power to hit that other one. Okay. So, there's no way to get rid of all of it. But if I don't get rid of the heat, then the mission ends. So I'm going to have to take some radiation damage here. I'm hoping not 50%. But it's going to be something. So, because I don't have any power, I'm going to have to charge twice. Reduce heat here. I think I'm going to have to use crew. Because I can't use the power. Use crew to reduce heat a little bit more. Reducing radiation is impossible here, though. Because I only have 2 comms. Like, just getting comms is, well, impossible. Or has been impossible for some time here. Unless I go... Yeah, no, there's... Huh. You can't do both. The essential one is... I'm losing my voice. The essential one is heat. But it's going to hit me for 5 again next time, too. And I'm already at the top data. I don't even need any more data. Shit, man. There's just no way to... Like, that's still going to be 5... I'm taking 50% damage here. And I still have to deal with it next turn. Right? Because it's going to add even more. So we'll have a 0% reliability at the end of that next turn after that. And then I'll need all the power I can. But as long as I can keep the heat down, which won't be easy, because it's gonna be 7 heat, I'll need to reduce it by 4 minimum. No, 5. Yeah, I'll have to hit for 5, so I won't have the power to do that. There's just no way to generate comms because of what they've done with heat here. I need to think about this, actually. What's the best course of action? I'm going to think about this for a second. I'll be right back. All right, here's the bottom line here. There is no way to do this with heat and radiation in this turn. It is just impossible. So we're going to focus on heat, and we're going to let it hit us for full 5 radiation here. I don't like that, but we're going to let it hit us. And that's just the way it is. So what we're going to do here is we're going to charge 3 times. And we're going to use Apoapsis Burn here. And we're going to use magnetospheric imaging. Okay, I have to hit those. That brings the heat down to 1. Now, it's going to give us 5 more next turn, so we're still going to have to hit it down even more next turn. But we're going to take 5 radiation damage. There's no way around it. Next turn, we're going to take this one and this one. And we're going to use everything we got left over on this one right here. Which means, yes, we're going to take even more radiation damage. Okay? Now, assuming it allows us to take the full load here, everything's gonna fail, but we have more than enough resources to, we'll have extra crew, we'll have extra of these. Assuming all that stuff is done, the turn after that, we will no longer care about heat, which means we can focus entirely on getting comms and recharging, so that when we have dirt reliability, and that like 0% basically, we can resist every single thing that's left over. We're going to have to resist everything. This one is especially challenging because of 2 reasons. The first reason is because you need just as many comms as everything else, but in order to mitigate any radiation, you have to spend them. And power too, which you're really restricted on. That's the part that made this especially difficult, is that there's very little avenues to get comms, or very little ways to get comms, and you have to spend them to get rid of the radiation. So we're going to ignore this turn. And we're going to hit these 2 next turn, which is going to allow us to ignore heat the following turn. And then everything else goes right into this. So that's where we're at, folks. Let's go. And we got to hope that we get something good here. And it doesn't look like we're going to. No. All right, so we're going to get hit by radiation big time here. Knocks us down to 49%. And it's going to add even more. So now it's going to reduce our reliability down 100%. We're just not going to have any reliability left. Okay, but that's the plan. So we're going to reduce this. We're going to hit this. That's the only thing we can do this turn. But our reliability will now be 0. I believe we'll still have a 20% chance of positive. I don't know that, but I think we still get the 20% positive. And then the next turn, it's all about hitting this and charging, and that's it. And I gotta hope that that's enough, because I don't think you fail the task. I don't think you fail the task if you are full at radiation. I think you only fail the task if you don't satisfy the heat requirement. So this is what we're working with. Let's go. And I won't be able to resist anything here, so this is the last turn I have, basically, to get no resistances. So hopefully it doesn't hurt our comms output. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now our reliability is going down to nothing. So we're going to be 0% now. And the radiation at this point kind of doesn't matter. So we don't care about heat. We don't care about radiation. Everything is about this metric right here. 1, 2, that satisfies it. And then we charge to resist. So we're going to get down there now with all of these. And we have the power now to resist. So this 99% chance to fail on these 2 commands, we'll be able to counter it. So technically this is still a guaranteed victory, but that was really nerve-wracking. Yes, resist every single one of these. Oh my god, did I just get that? Did that hit the 1%? It did. It hit the 1%. Sweet justice. We got it. All right. That was nerve-wracking. I was a little bit scared of that, and then I just sort of remembered that it was this idea that the radiation never fails the mission. It just makes the reliability go down. So yeah, you can fail that. You can let it go all the way to 99. As long as you have the power, you can resist it. Okay, land on Mars. This is it. We need 100 navigation units. I have to deal with heat and drift. 100 navigation. It's going to bring us down 4 nav every turn. and it's going to add 4 to 6 heat every turn. What in the hell? Why? Wait, thrust is in this? Why is thrust in this? Oh my god. You can hit this for 30 if you have 10 thrust. Okay. This is wild. And I have no way of dealing with the heat right now. So I'm going to need to do the 3 crew here. For sure. And then I'm going to do this to bring down the heat. And this to give us thrust. I think I give us thrust again. And then use that spare crew member to get 30 of these. That's pretty badass, honestly. And then we want more nav. We want more navigation. I'm going to let it drift a little bit here, I think. Well, I want to push it that way, right? So, yeah. Okay. So that's an interesting turn. Is there any way to get... No, there's not. I'm gonna do that. Or don't spend the nav. Just spend the power for now. That pushes it by 3. Okay. Weird. I mean, I'm okay with it, right? It's fine. It's just like thrust is involved, but it's not a requirement. You're just using it. The more thrust you have, look at those extra. That's 4 extra nav units because of that. Oh my god, it happened again. An additional 5. That astronaut that gives us Nash. You just got us 11 additional nav in 1 turn. Like, none of those were over 90%, right? Look at that. Holy hell. Well, that's a good first turn. That's a great first turn right there. That's how you do a turn, okay? That's how you do it. It just gave us max heat, right? All right, so let's evaluate. We obviously got to bring the heat down, so let's do that. We're gonna bump it forward, but I think I want thrust, man. This is too good not to do it. But if I don't hit this, this is gonna get out of hand. I can always hit this next turn. Let's make sure this doesn't get out of hand. We'll use crew instead of using the power. Yeah. Let's just use the crew. Good. Yes. We're not getting hardly any nav this turn compared to the last turns, but this 31 is going to get hit next turn, right? So that's massive. And I might even do it twice. Oh, we could do it twice. We could just get 60 next turn. That's pretty wild. I think we might. I might just have that happen. Bring the heat down. That one was going to be a bonus no matter what. Same thing with that one. That was 90%. But a couple of those, especially that last one, that was like 85%. We wouldn't have got those additionals without doing that. Pretty wild. All right, so can I get... Yes, 1, 2. That's 105 this turn. We bump this. We got to bump it that way. But I think I can get away with it if I go like this. I got to deal with heat, right? Not if I complete the objective. But I can do this anyway. If I do this, and then this, we satisfy this requirement for Mars landing with 4 turns left. Like, 4 turns left. And we're actually 10 over the mark. Wow. The difference in difficulty between this one and the last one... And you would think docking with the module would be the easier thing, as opposed to the landing. But, I mean, I mean, I don't know. Maybe not, actually, because you do have parachutes combined with your propulsive landing. Oh, my God. Boo, 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 boo. That's so good. You do have parachutes. I granted, they're not very effective at all, but they do something. And then you have propulsive landing aside from that, but still. Oh, an additional 5 again. Wow. Okay, yeah. So that brings it back to -3. And then the final thing is navigation. And we pump it out, zero it out. We satisfy every requirement for the final thing. We're coming down, baby! Full-on propulsive. No parachutes at all, huh? Okay. I mean, I realize they're not very effective, but they still do something. So I kind of anticipated something, but I guess maybe not. The extra weight of and packing that stuff probably isn't worth it, right? Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh man. Oh, that's a thumbnail, but I don't want to spoil it. That's totally a thumbnail though. I'm gonna do it anyway. Screw it. Crewed Mars landing, first to achieve the most important milestone. Tons of mission support. And then that's it right there. NASA's landing humans on Mars, July 2006. Name and date completed. Historical date. First artificial satellite. Yeah, okay. So it looks to me like we got beat on all these early ones, historicals, right? But we were first human on the moon, right? And this is pretty accurate, right? This is exactly accurate, actually. Oh, this is exactly accurate. Well, no wonder. I'm like, look at, we did this and we got beat. So it's very close to history. Yeah, no shit. July 1969, Apollo lands, right? So the United States got beat on everything except for the thing that's most important, right? Astronauts lost. Look at this. We didn't lose anybody. We fired 2. That's technically not correct. Nash, I fired you, but I swapped you, so it doesn't count. Astronauts retired 8. Yep, that happened. Oldest astronaut in space was Mike Jones at 54. Also, astronaut with the most missions was Mike Jones. So, congrats, Mike. You're immortalized, I guess. We reached tier 21. Accumulated almost 700,000 science. Accumulated over 170,000 support. 62 tech mission techs researched. 47 vehicle techs and 31 building techs. I think this is one short. I don't think we completed that before we landed. So there's 32 of those, I think. But that's it, guys. That's it. We had one rocket explode. We only failed one mission on that explosion. So, yeah, we finished first in 22 milestones. I realize that's not all of them, but whatever. It's fine. 34 milestones completed, and we've completed 83 missions. So there you go. I'm satisfied with it. That's going to be the ending, guys. And you know what? Screw that other building. I don't care. This is going to... That's the ending. I love it. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you liked the videos, be sure to give them a thumbs up. I appreciate your comments down below. Love your faces. And then check out Perispera and Surviving Mars. I can put more time into it now because I have less series to deal with. So thank you so much, everybody, for watching. It means a great deal to me. I hope you find something else on the channel that you enjoy as well. Take care. Bye-bye.